Hey YouTube, sorry about not recording. Welcome to McCrackenatMidnight with Brian the Bassturd.
You missed all the.
You missed all the best part of
stuff.
yeah, missed all the political stuff. Darn.
Oh no.
Okay.
Moving on, we're gonna talk about the Crystal Skull.
So the crystal Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. That's what it's called, right? Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
The awesome Indiana Jones movie that no one liked. What the hell?
I liked it.
That's a different discussion, but it was good.
Anyway, basically, that Crystal Skull is based on an actual archaeological find of a crystal skull that was found in what was it?
I mean, a bunch. They're a real thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, a real thing as well as like possibly a huge hoax thing.
Yeah.
But basically, Belize. The archaeologist, it's a specific one, the real crystal skull that's called the Mitchell Hedges skull that was found in like 1926 and then stolen. Basically, this skull, which may or may not be real, we don't know. The archaeologists that kind of claim it as their find in Belize are suing. I don't know who exactly, but the filmmakers.
Is it Disney now that they own Lucasfilms?
Well, you know what? I don't even know.
Does this
I really don't know.
tie into all the other stuff?
They're suing somebody though,
let's just say they're suing the movie Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Just to keep it simple.
They're suing them because the Crystal Skull was stolen back whenever it was stolen. They believe that like the movie is using the like exact images of the skull and therefore profiting off of technically stolen goods. Whether or not they think the movie stole the skull, I don't know.
Wouldn't that if it was stolen like the 30s, then that wouldn't make any sense.
I know it's kind of confusing.
But yeah, basically they're saying we don't want you profiting off our misfortune.
Yeah,
basically. We feel bad. This is mean. Don't do that.
Lucasfilm, Paramount, Lucasfilm and Paramount. They're suing Lucasfilm and Paramount. Also, technically Walt Disney. I have the whole like deposition here, but I'm not going to read that.
And who is it?
It's hang on.
Is it the government of Belize?
It's the estate of Anna Mitchell Hedges, and it's Dr. Jamie Awe, the director of the Institute of Archaeology at Belize.
Okay.
Is suing, like, a bunch of people.
Yeah, this is...
it's just really funny.
It's, again, just hilariously dumb. If this lawsuit catches on anywhere, I'm gonna, like, kick judges in the head.
Yeah.
This is just fucking ludicrous.
I'd like to see where it goes, but, you know.
I mean, for entertainment, but it's sad that people can even get away with this. And like be taken seriously. Hopefully they're not taken seriously.
Yeah, hopefully not. Can you talk?
I mean, let's sue like every World War II movie because it's like, hey, my grandfather, he died in that war. Like that's really upsetting that you like profit off of my grandfather's death. No.
Yeah.
Get boned. I hate it. Don't sue people. Fist fight them. What's next?
So this is like a thing apparently.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, the chick that does the royal thing, Kate Middleton, that's her name, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, she may be having twins. Last time we reported on this, we were talking about how she was in the hospital for like extreme morning sickness and stuff like that, and she's been released from the hospital. But they are thinking that maybe this like extreme morning sickness is actually brought on by the condition of having two babies in your stomach rather than just one. So there might be the royal twins,
which fucks up secession, which excites me.
Yeah, it's all very confusing. It's still like boy girl, but the law hasn't really passed yet apparently. So if it's a boy afterwards, even though the girl came first, the boy is the successor.
But they're changing that, maybe.
I don't totally know. I don't live there. I don't even know what's going on, but that's a thing. Keep your eyes and ears and noses open because you'll smell the afterbirth all the way from England. Anyway, so yeah, royal twins. Not my thing. Do you like that? Can you sign this real quick?
Oh yeah.
So apparently, I just got a text from our friend Bonnie Fitzgerald, and apparently, The Hobbit comes out tonight at midnight. I thought it came out on Thursday. I don't know why. Maybe there's some kind of special screening in Boston. Did you know about this?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore it then. By the way, I would rather fight. Um, would you rather fight a 10,000 bee-sized pigs or one pig-sized bee?
The one pig-sized bee, easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Like 1,000 times over.
Yeah, I don't want to fight 10,000 little tiny pigs because they'd like eat your toes before you could even
that would
step
suck,
on it.
because you can't really fight that. They're just like a cloud of pigs.
Yeah, you can't fight a cloud of pigs.
No.
You can't fight a cloud. Have you ever fought a cloud? I've fought clouds before. It's really not easy.
No, that sounds like that blows.
It sucks.
I'm not gonna do that.
Anyway, so we got some tech talks tonight. A couple of cool things. I'll get through the first two quickly so we can get on to the really cool third one, which isn't on here.
I have no idea what any of this is.
A dude in somewhere in Eastern Europe has come up with a new idea that is better than
your ideas.
Google Earth or satellites. Basically, he's come up with a new sort of global positioning device that's a fleet of blimps that are super cheap to make, can be controlled as a fleet rather than individually, and would provide really high definition live views of the surface of the Earth because they're floating in the atmosphere rather than in space. And they can be tasked over anywhere, anytime, because the point of this, the guy that's making them, basically, his whole like goal in all of this is to get the funds to get the funds from a country to build enough blimps to cover the entire country, so that at any time they would be able to see any part of the surface of that country. You should be more terrified.
Yeah, I don't like this.
This is basically like we can watch you live at any time. We don't even have to try.
Because right now, it would be creepy because there'd be balloons all over the air.
Yeah,
which is just
like right now. There's a lot of kind of like conspiracy frightenedness, scaredness because of
and right so
and right so. But the chair broke. It's okay. I'll snap back together. And rightly so. But actually, in reality, it's not so easy for the government to just look at us live. Like, in order to position satellites over us, they have to retask the satellite, many of which are in geosynchronous orbits, so they might have to wait for them to go all the way around the Earth. They don't get super high resolution images, and extreme clearance is actually needed for that sort of thing. So, but this, the potential of these super cheap blimps floating over the entire country, just watching us all the time. It could just be the government can just zap us at any time.
Yeah.
Just bzz, and you're dead.
This sucks. Balloons are easier to shoot down than satellites though. So
yeah, it would look just like Gotham City in Batman the Animated Series, just with all those dirigibles.
Would look cool for a day, but I'd get pretty sick of that.
I mean, actually, they'd be floating probably above where airplanes are, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, they wouldn't be right there. It wouldn't just be eh. Anyway, in other tech news, I don't know if you guys are familiar with a popular science fiction television show called Star Trek. But on Star Trek...
I've never heard of Star Trek.
Well, that's okay. You're an idiot. On Star Trek, they have this device called a tricorder. Basically, they point it at a person, and it gives them vitals of dead people or living people or all, anything. And this device has been sort of thought of as kind of ultimate science fiction, because it's you point something at a thing and it gives you all their health stuff.
I totally wasn't listening. What happened?
A tricorder, man. A tricorder. You point it at them.
Oh yeah,
just yeah, and it gives you the vitals. Basically, people have invented this. They've invented a device that you touch to your temple or something like that, and it gives you a readout of your all of your vitals. It gives you a readout of your
Dude, I can see my breath float down here. That's really weird.
Oh yeah, I can too. It gives you a readout of your heart rate, your pulse, your electric heart activity, your temperature, your heart rate variability, and blood oxygenation. And then it sends it to your iPhone. And the coolest thing about this is that it's super cheap. And you can just people can just buy them for their homes and press it to their temple and see if they're sick or not.
I had no blood sugar, because that would be a really cool thing. No, because
you actually have to test the blood to do that.
Yeah. I mean, if you can do all that stuff, you can do blood oxygenation.
Well, that's
oxygenation.
that's not testing the blood though.
I guess.
Like that's the little clip they put on your finger at the
Yeah.
hospital. That's blood oxygenation. Anyway, just a cool little thing. Star Trek is becoming a reality, guys.
Yeah, we got warp drives,
Yeah.
tricorders, anatomically correct androids pretty soon.
Yeah.
I read somewhere, I kind of on a whim, actually, why did I think of it? Anyway, I was researching realistic sex dolls, because that's a fascinating branch of just, existence over there. That's some interesting, weird shit.
Yeah.
But I read somewhere a quote from a sex doll guru, because they have those, that it's believed we will be having sex with robots within 10 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exciting.
I don't know if I'm excited for that at all. Honestly, I don't want to put my stop clapping so much. I don't want to put my penis in a robot and eat it, and then spit out a sausage that a dog eats and then poops out, and then they make a sausage that I eat out of that. Like, I'll be eating like thrice removed penis sausage.
Okay, you don't have to eat the sausage or fuck the robot, Sam. Someone else can do both.
I don't know if I can not do that, Brian.
Okay, all right.
In the coolest tech news we have tonight, we've talked about We the People, the official government, the White House site where people can submit petitions before. Recently, a petition has been submitted and is up to 16,000 signatures for the government to find the resources and funding to begin construction on the Death Star for 2016. To begin the construction of a Death Star by 2016. And this has 16,000 signatures. Mine will be added after the show tonight.
As mine.
They need 9,000 more signatures by the 14th, which is in 3 days, in order for this to reach the goal of 25,000, which I'm pretty sure is like the amount needed to go to the president or something like that.
Yeah.
So guys, sign this petition to build a Death Star.
Because
why not? We certainly have the money.
Now, let's talk about the actual political implications of this. Bringing absurdity into politics is more important now than ever.
Because it makes everybody feel funny.
Politics need to be made a mockery of, basically, before real change can come about in the system right now. It's very important. Vote for, Goofy as a write-in.
Yeah.
Do shit like that. It's
like
good.
Goofy the dog?
Goofy the dog.
I don't know if he'd be a very good president, honestly.
Donald Duck, I've heard, won in 1969 or something
really?
Like that. Yeah, or 68, I guess it would have been.
I'd vote for Donald Duck. He
actually won the election on write-in, so it was a big thing, and he actually won the popular vote.
Wow.
And they were like,
Hey, we obviously do need an intergalactic empire, because those galaxies, that Andromeda galaxy, is getting closer and closer to us every single day.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to shoot it out of the way before it eats the Milky Way.
Yeah.
Yeah, our galaxy needs to fight that other galaxy.
Your great to the
joke.
40th power grandkids are going to really suffer.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all the tech news we have, really.
I guess so.
What are you talking about?
I thought I had something, but then I didn't. Never. Don't worry about it. I don't really have much aside from complaining about Israel.
Well, yeah, the corporate sponsorship decals, like the the DOOP Death Stars from Futurama. Yeah. Anyway, what were you going to talk about? The what?
Nothing. I got nothing.
RID? Is that what you said?
Oh, no, that has nothing to do with anything, but you just reminded me. I figured while we're doing this, I wanted to address, in the conspiracy theory world, RFID chips as tracking devices in people.
Yeah.
It's been, like, a thing for a long time that they're, like...
Yeah.
It started with, like, Bill Clinton. They were like, Bill Clinton's going to do it. And then, like, he wasn't president. They're like, George Bush wants to do this. And now they're like, Barack Obama wants to do this. And it's in Obamacare. And I actually heard this from a friend of mine. And I went and I looked into it.
Occupy Coruscant.
Yeah. And I went and I looked into it. And in fact, the two citations that I've seen. Well, actually, there's three, but one of them's so absurd that I'm not even gonna address it. The two like citations that people have used to say this is they're trying to put RFID chips in it was I don't even remember what the first one was, but the one that's actually in Obamacare is there's there was a clause in a version of the legislation that didn't get passed, an unrevised version of it, which called for a registry of, then the quote I believe was all devices that are implantable and life-saving. And they were
okay.
See, they want to put RFID chips in everyone, and they were like, no, you have to register your pacemaker.
Yeah, that
is
yeah.
the actual law.
And you know what? Honestly, RFID chips are not something new. Like, you know, they're I don't know if this is actually true,
has
but
one.
yeah, our cat has a low jack. Like, people low jack their babies with bracelets and anklets and stuff like that, just in case their babies get stolen. Like,
Yeah.
RFID chips are like nothing like to conspiracize about. Conspirate.
If
What's that
they
word? What's wrong with me?
Conspire.
Conspire. Thank you. Conspire. Lord.
If the government went around and said, hey, you have to get an RFID chip or you go to jail, I would shoot that cop in the face.
No, well, I disagree. I wouldn't shoot the cop in the face.
I would.
Okay.
But the fact of the matter is people are really honestly believe that is going to happen very, very soon, and it's just not.
It'll happen later, but not soon.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon. Don't worry. You know what? Let's just put it this way. On the TV show Fringe, invaders that are super smart and can bend space and time invaded the Earth and enslaved the human race, basically. You know, are the overlords of the human race. And they didn't install chips in all the people. And they're like extreme overlords that control time and space. They didn't install chips in all the people. Why would the Obama administration do that? Doesn't make any sense, you know? Like, take a lesson from Fox television show, guys. If they don't do it on Fox, they won't do it in real life.
I already told you guys, we told you during the election, Obama, trust us, he's not the Antichrist. Because we are. Moving on.
What's up? Legitimately, this right here. Anyway, so we have, sausage is very good. I would eat poop sausage. Thrice removed penile shit sausage. Anyway, we have a very special event tonight. One of the residents here at the Monkey Palace has completed something very cool. Hey, Amari.
Dude, you got Mountain Dew. Continue.
Anyway, so I believe that tonight we have a special event. Our very own Sam Moberg, who is a resounding force behind McCracken at Midnight, a constant supporter. This will be her first time on the show, I believe.
Unfortunately, I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
Right.
We're going to have Mark Schwaller play some beautiful music, and Brian is going to improvise a speech. If we can get Sam Moberg to come up here. What?
You first.
What?
You're going to pull up the speech.
Okay, fine. Brian, tell me about. You gotta stand up. Is that good?
Yeah. At least I want to pretend to read off.
Well, does that
something.
look good on the thing?
No, it looks shitty.
Can I read off the diploma?
I want handshakes.
Miss Sam Moberg of
We'll do both.
Golgotha. Your journey has been long and trying, and you've overcome obstacles that would kill most people here at the Monkey Palace and here in Boston and here on or around generally McCracken at Midnight.
And on Earth.
Yeah, on this planet Earth. And what?
Do you want to do the speech for us?
As the great Dr. Seuss once said,
Come on.
Wait, I don't know anything the Dr. Seuss said.
One time he said, "Oh, the places you'll go,"
There you go.
because he was talking about all of the strip clubs that used to be in Boston, and now you can't go there anymore. So that quote doesn't really apply.
No, Sam Moberg, you complete me. You rock. I honestly believe that someday you
Okay, enough.
will
enough.
you will get in a fight to the death and you'll win.
Yeah!
Woo!
Okay, Mark, hit the music. Yeah! Congratulations. Here is your first award.
Is this one the typo or something?
Yeah, that was not. I did different colors. Yay! Hooray, Sam! Yes.
No, let me fix the camera again.
Oh yeah. No, up a little more. Up a little more. Yeah. Just a little more.
Oh.
Down a little bit. Yeah, right. No, down a little bit. Yeah, right there. Right there. All right. Good job, Sam, for completing college. I can tell you.
Oh yeah, and she's graduating college too. We failed to mention that. That's actually the actual SMFA diploma.
Yeah.
It's got a big butt on it.
It's got a butt on it. Yeah, I can tell you from experience, it only gets easier from here. So this is the part in the show where we have.
This is the part with the dicks, right?
This is the part with the space to fill with our penises. So I don't really know what's gonna happen there. Anyway, butts are the best ever. It's true, butts are the best ever.
Yeah.
Amari, why are you here?
Hey Amari, what's up? Why are you here?
Hey guys.
Hey, we'd like to welcome our guest star, Amari.
Hey.
Brought you onto the show tonight. Hey.
Can I advertise?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
Get that chair.
Yeah.
Here, come in between us here.
Yeah, sit right here. Hey Amari, how's it being on the show for a second time,
Fuck
third
this
time?
chair.
It's
Whoa.
great.
What's going on?
That was better than
I'm drinking
that.
soda, and Sam graduated. I don't.
I gotta ask you, Amari. Earlier tonight, you were like, "Come see my painting in the atrium," and I went up, and then you weren't there. What happened?
Oh, I wasn't in the atrium. I was in the mezzanine.
So the mezzanine.
The
That
in
was,
I saw you there.
Yeah.
that was my bad then. I
Do you-
think I made that
Do
mistake.
you just like live in that room basically?
Well,
Because the lights were off and we didn't think anybody was in there,
I
and
was
then you were in
asleep.
there. You were on the phone. You weren't asleep.
I was
Anyway.
asleep in my mental state.
Oh, what? Okay.
Oh, hey, this is that table. What happened?
Yeah, what did happen?
Whatever.
What?
Oh,
Anyway,
all this stuff
Amari,
going
what
on?
are you doing here?
Oh.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to come and be here with friends.
That's so cool.
That's very nice.
Woo!
And support
Look at
you
this
all
guy.
and Sam.
That's him.
That's super
That's
good.
Sam over there.
Yeah.
The one that just graduated 5 minutes ago.
So now Amari was on the show once before.
Twice
and
before.
That show, that was one of the most messed up shows we ever did.
That was a weird
and
show.
it was lost to time.
Sadly.
Um,
That was one of the shows that's been lost to time.
so I mean, what are your memories of that night? I remember you being
I was kind of drunk.
inebriated.
You
with,
were.
I'm kind of drunk on that
Yeah.
one, and I don't quite know why I was drunk on that one, but
You.
I don't know who gave me alcohol. That's the question.
Who would do that?
Who would do something to a poor old lady? Well,
What?
I'm not a lady, but
Okay.
so Sam, how are you?
I'm good.
I need to ask you these questions.
Okay. I'm good.
Yeah, how's
Thank you.
animation? Is animation going pretty good?
I
Have
mean,
you been
it's
animating?
not really.
Look what someone drove!
Oh my God, that's awesome!
How did you
Adventure
do that?
time!
That's so fucking cool.
Good job, Ustreamer 493727. That is excellent. I'm gonna copy and paste that into Notepad right now. Hang on, just 1 second.
Oh, what's my phone?
I'm not
doing?
saying a command.
Someone's getting a
Oh,
call.
hey, yeah. Here's something about my phone. Phil Mitchell, Phil Mitchell, our sports
Our sports
correspondent.
correspondent.
Sometimes, a lot of the time, my phone, it's got like no way for you to, the keys to stop pressing because like the key lock is really shitty, so it just goes off. And a lot of the time, the voice command turns itself on, and a lot of this time I'd yell at it. I'd go like, "Shut up! Stop! Leave me alone!" And I found that if I yell "fuck off" at my voice command, it calls Phil Mitchell. So yeah.
So if you ever want to call Phil, just yell "fuck off" as loud as you can,
Yeah.
and some phone will dial him.
That's kind of weird. Have y'all seen any movies?
No. Well, I gotta ask you. Are you as excited for The Hobbit as we are?
I am just as excited.
Yeah.
I really want to see that movie. Isn't it coming out tomorrow?
Thursday night.
Well, there was
It's
confusion.
Wednesday night. Thursday at midnight.
There was
Which on this show is technically Wednesday at midnight.
there
Yeah,
was
so.
there was confusion about whether or not it was coming out tonight. We're not sure. There might have been some kind of pre-release.
Somebody
There's
probably,
not. It's Thursday. It was a typo.
Okay.
Who
So it is in fact
does
Thursday.
that?
Yes.
Who does typos on
What the
movies?
hell?
This is frustrating.
God!
You know how many movies I look at? A lot.
Like 5.
I look at this is my whole movie thing. I look at one movie just to get the joy of it, the same movie, and then I look at it again to understand the edit. Then I look at it again to appreciate what's happening in the movie and criticize.
Is this all in one sitting?
No,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
it's every
No.
time I go back. I don't think my brain can operate after that one.
Oh, this is in theaters.
Yes,
So every movie you see in theaters, you see 3 times.
yes.
What's your record for most times you've seen a movie in the theaters?
Well, it goes back to The Matrix. I've seen that 20 times. It was pretty intense.
I don't.
20 times?
Well, more like 15, but
The Matrix was in theaters longer than any movie within my memory.
no. Batman was.
No, I don't know. It depends. I don't know about Florida, but in Boston, there were theaters where The Matrix was playing for like 10 months. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Wow.
It was in theaters
That's a long time.
forever. I remember like driving down. It was like out on video already. Actually, it was DVD. It was the first DVD I ever bought. My mom bought a DVD player so she could get The Matrix and put it on.
You're a Jedi, Harry! Well done.
But we were driving around and like I had bought it on DVD and we drove past the theater. It was like, now showing The Matrix. I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, stop it. Everyone's seen it like 12 times.
Awesome.
It's an awesome movie.
It is an awesome.
Yeah.
I wish it was still in
I
theaters. I'd
almost-
go see it.
I know.
I actually had to. I went back. I watched it for the first time a couple years ago. For the first time in like a long, long time, and I was like, "Wow!" Like the subsequent matrices,
Matrices.
like had actually
Matriarchs.
diminished the first one in my mind. It was like, "Wow!" I
Wow, that's
forgot
too
that
bad.
I forgot that it's friggin'
This
awesome.
movie rocks!
No.
Yeah.
I watched The Matrix when Sam threw that thingy. What's the film thingy that you did?
The sci-fi,
Sci-fi
club.
Friday.
Yes, that's the last time I watched The Matrix.
That's too bad.
Yeah,
I've watched it since.
I always thought I was gonna be Neo because I
What's
could
up?
jump off high buildings,
I
but that
I-
never happened.
I saw. Yeah,
007. Did y'all see that?
Yes,
Yeah.
James Bond was great.
it was awesome.
Very, very, very good. Enjoyed
Yeah.
it thoroughly. It is definitely, hands down, it's my favorite Bond film.
Really?
No.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
It is my favorite Bond film.
That's adequate.
Well, okay. Tell me this. What do you think about the intro?
Oh, the
I
opening
was
sequence?
so
The opening sequence?
fucking mad on how long that was.
No, it was like normal length.
It was
No.
normal length.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Maybe it was a
seems-
little bit longer. It was normal
It
length.
played the whole 3 minutes of the Adele song.
That's how
That's how
Bond intros
long.
always
They're
are.
always that long. Man.
That's just long.
Okay, we gotta.
I have not sat through something like that. In my
Before
life.
we get to singing the before we get to singing the comments, I got a video to show all of you. A teacher that we've all had, Flip Johnson, sent me a video or suggested a video to me called like girls being horses or girls who think they're horses.
Oh, God.
I don't know if you've seen this before.
God, I gotta leave. This shit, I hate this.
It's
This is
really
horrible.
weird. I recut it so it's a little bit shorter, but
Because it was uncomfortably long.
yeah, it was. I recut it so it didn't repeat the same jump like 50 times. Anyway, watch this.
Or don't. Or look the fuck away.
Nah, it's pretty funny. Just watch this. Just watch. Wow.
It's a girl who thinks she's a horse.
That is just
Wow.
a real video.
I really don't like saying that.
She's a trooper.
And here's the worst part. I've seen it like a billion times because Flip every class that he teaches, and sometimes multiple times, he's like, hey, he'll show that video, and he's like, hey, by the way, did everyone, like, who wasn't here last week? Did you guys miss that? Like, we gotta watch it again.
I sent him in the email. I sent him
horse-sized girl.
the feral child gif. I was like, "This looks exactly like this." And I'm
Oh,
terrified.
Stella, why'd
now.
you do that? He's gonna want to rotoscope.
I know. That's why I sent it to him.
And everyone's gonna vomit.
Which would you rather fight?
Oh.
10 girl-sized horses or 1 horse-sized girl?
Horse-sized girl.
That's a hard one.
I think
I'm pretty sure the horse-sized girl, because I have a better chance of wooing her into submission
I mean,
rather than the 10 girl-sized horses, which would beat the crap out of me because they're just ponies.
yeah,
It's just little horses.
That's fighting 10 ponies. You get mauled.
I'd much rather, have to, do it with a giant girl than fight a bunch of little horses.
Or do it with a bunch of little horses.
Yeah, I don't want to do it with a bunch of little
Oh my
horses.
god.
Yeah. In fact, I'd rather fight the girl than do the horses too.
That person likes your soda. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I drink almost every day.
Mountain.
A whole one of those?
Yeah.
You're a badass.
Wow.
That's
Thank
that's
God you
powerful.
exercise so much.
I know, right? I would be fat as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, that's all. That's what are we gonna do?
That's our show. We're gonna sing some comments now.
Amari, are you gonna send comments with us?
What?
You guys have been commenting great. Keep it going.
We've got 8 people watching right now, which is
Oh.
7 because we just lost one.
Get that going now.
What the fuck is that?
It's a lot of and then
It's a house.
fist.
It's a house.
It's a dude going.
Yeah, it's like a dude. Anyway,
He's taking a poop.
What are you doing? Are you doing stuff with the thing?
No.
Okay, we're gonna sing the comments. Guys, keep commenting. Get some good stuff for us so we can sing it.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna start at Y, and so you guys listen to that. So I'm gonna Y.
I want to skip through.
Why are they announcing a shuttle launch in the background?
Where are you?
Which would you rather?
Wish me right there.
10 girl-sized horses or 1 horse-sized girl? 1 horse-sized girl for sure. Then Mari, I like your soda. What comments? Your hairlines look great. Mustard custard. Mustard. Trust Ford, crust pours, lust shores mustard. Mustard, tart, lard, rust shore.
59 cents.
Price removed, fucking sausage, 69 cents a pound. Choco tacos, custard, chocolate tails, pearls, nos, hard, low, crumpet, plastic issue.
These covers are awesome.
Plastic glitchy and word, brandy, Prince. One does not simply blow up the Death Star photo. Cuteness, Pontus front. Howard, Pontus front, Howard Grove. Adventure time! You just come on, grab your friends! You're a wizard, Harry! Oh wait, you're a Jedi! You're a Jedi, Harry! Fairy!
Alright, thanks everybody for watching McCrackenatMidnight with Brian the Bassturd, featuring the graduation of Sam Moberg, Mark Schwaller on mandolin, and Amari on Mountain Dew. Tune in next week for our, it's going to be something, our Apocalypse show.
Apocalypse show? Yeah, the Apocalypse
Whoa!
show.
I love Apocalypse
Tune in next
shows.
week for the show that we're going to do
X-Men is
before the
awesome.
Apocalypse, because I leave to go to Texas on the 18th.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So, yeah, tune in next week.
X-Men is awesome, guys.
X-Men is awesome, says Amari. Good night, everybody.